In August, Calgary's real estate market kept shifting gears. Buyers are seeing more choice, sellers are facing new realities and prices. Well, let's break down what's really happening, what the numbers are saying, and most importantly, what it means if you're thinking of buying or selling this fall. Here's the big picture for August. Sales, we had 1,989 homes sold, down almost 9% from last year. New listings, 3,478, slightly lower than last year, but still high. And inventory total, 6,661 homes on the market, highest August supply since 2019. Our benchmark pricing for all types, 577,200, down 0.9% from July and 4% lower than last year. Months of supply, it's the clearest indicator for market trend, basically how long it takes to sell everything on the market if no new homes were listed. In August, Calgary sat at 3.35 months. That's a clear shift towards more options for buyers compared to the last 4 years. A year ago, we were just at 2 months, so you can see how the market is changing. Let's look specifically at property types. Detached homes, benchmark pricing, 755,600. That's down 0.9% from July and 1% year over year. Under 750,000, they are still moving in many areas. Semi-detached, 687,200. That's holding steady and actually up 1% from last year. Balanced condition means semi-detached homes are still selling. Row houses, townhomes, 439,600. That's down nearly 5% from last year. This is the fourth straight month of price declines. And apartments, 326,500, down almost 6% year over year. With 4.4 months of supply, this segment is firmly in buyer's market territory. What does it mean for buyers if you're buying? We've got more than just extra inventory working in your favor right now. Upsizing from a starter detached, if you're already in a detached home and thinking about moving up, you are in a strong position. Starter detached homes have held their value, so you've got equity to work with. And while larger detached homes have been steadier in price, the gap between where you are and where you want to be hasn't stretched, making this a good time to consider that move up. Luxury detached homes are standing out as the most resilient part of Calgary's market. In communities like Elbow Park, Britannia, and Hillhurst, values have held firm or even seen slight increases year over year. For buyers looking to step into the luxury market, that stability is a clear advantage. You're not chasing a falling trend, you're investing in neighborhoods with a proven track record where demand is consistent and values have weathered every cycle. It's the perfect time to secure both lifestyle and the long-term investment you've been waiting for. More negotiating power. With homes taking an average of 38 days to sell, that's up from 27 days last year. Buyers have more room to negotiate. That could mean securing inspection conditions, flexible possession dates, or even price adjustments that maybe sellers wouldn't have considered in the last few years. What does it mean for sellers? Well, it isn't just about putting a sign on the lawn and hoping it sells. The numbers highlight some important shifts sellers should know. Longer timelines are the new normal. As we mentioned, homes average 38 days on the market, up from 27 last year. Doesn't mean your home's not going to sell, means you need to be prepared for a slower pace, more showings, and a buyer pool that takes longer to make decisions. Conditional offers are back. More inventory and balance in the market, buyers are writing offers with conditions, including financing inspections. Sellers should expect this and plan negotiations around those timelines and flexibility rather than only price. Neighborhood trends matter more than citywide stats. Detached prices are holding better in West Calgary and City Centre compared to the Northeast or the East districts. Declines there are closer to 5%. Sellers need to market hyper-locally, so what's happening in your district may be very different from the city average. The bottom line, this market is shifting. It's not a runaway seller's market anymore, and it's not a deep buyer's market either. It's a know what you're doing market. If you're planning a move, let's connect and make a plan tailored to your situation. We're always here to help.